Hey, what's going on, guys? Brandon here with Texas Plinking. Got a pretty fun video I think you guys are going to enjoy on a suppressed FNX45. Pretty silent gun, as it turns out. Almost Hollywood quiet, I would say. Before we get into it, I just want to say that this kind of video is possible thanks to an awesome sponsor of ours, which is Gray Man Tactical. Gray Man Tactical allows you to conquer your gear with a wide array of products, some of those being the RMP series of panels. These are MOLLE panels that can help keep your gear organized and well within reach, because you can put them in the back of a car seat, backpack, gun safe, and anywhere else you see fit with their huge selection of sizes. They have a ton of different mounting hardware and attachments, so you could go ahead and put guns, mags, fire extinguishers, med kits, and whatever else you want on there. Everything from Gray Man Tactical is of great quality because they are made in the United States of America. They are family owned, and overall it's been a really cool company to work with, and I've been happy with their products. If you guys are interested in checking out anything from Gray Man Tactical, I will go ahead and put a link in the description, and in fact that is an affiliate link, so if you guys go through there, it actually helps me out a little bit. Without any further ado, let's get on to today's video. Recently, impulsively bought this thing, and like all my impulsive purchases, no regrets. Absolutely thrilled with it. I've only shot it here and there, off camera, a little bit on camera, but need to make a full review on it for sure. Not so much review, but a dedicated video on just showing it shoot recreationally. Come on over here, check this out. So this is an FNX from FN 45. Comes in this little nice case. Go ahead and crack it open here. But in short, this is a hammer fire polymer frame, so modernized gun from FN that shoots the 45 ACP. A little bit of an older cartridge, but one that I think is still super sweet in today's day and age, just because it is naturally subsonic. So if you have a threaded barrel, you're going to go ahead and run it suppressed, as we will do, and that should be a good deal of fun. But you know, the majority of 45, especially on this short of a barrel, is naturally subsonic. And so when you couple that with the suppressor, we're gonna have a pretty silly quiet setup. By the way, before you guys comment on anything, broke my fingers, so just, you know, don't mind the awkward manipulation. I'm gonna try to do my best here, but should be okay. But yeah, anyway, move past that. 45 ACP is a fat cartridge, so big mags that hold 15 rounds versus a single stack 1911 would be 7+1 or possibly 8+1 versus 15 and then one in the chamber. You got 16 rounds of 45 ACP, which will be pretty darn awesome. Optic cut from the factory. This one right here, I put a Holosun. This is a HE507. I think it also works with Trijicon, or it also comes with different plates. So I don't really know the whole range it'll set up with, but this sits nice and low to where you could actually just co-witness perfectly with the tritium sights it comes with from the factory. Another cool thing is they are different colors. I have to get a little bit of B-roll here. The front sight and the rear sights are slightly different color, whereas like green and yellows. So you could, you know, distinguish what dots are the rear. Very nice if you're using this in dim situations or at night. If you're kind of messed up in the hand like me, it's actually kind of nice having a red dot, because you could just use that to manipulate the slide. You got a safety that is ambi on both sides. Red is dead, obviously. Go ahead and put that up. You are on safe. Put it down, and then if you want to decock it, kind of like a Beretta or some other decockers, you go ahead and throw that all the way down. Hammer goes down, doesn't fire, and then you can put on safe if you want from then on. Threaded barrel from the factory with your suppressor height sights, so it's begging to be run suppressed. Alrighty, only mag of unsuppressed for this video. And then we're going to go ahead and quiet things down. But let's go ahead and get some confidence with that right silhouette, maybe a little bit of that dueling tree. It is not fun shooting with the splint, I'll tell you that right now. Good excuse to one hand. Yeah, not good. Cool. Let me go ahead and load up with some ETS speed loader, so we could go ahead and get box ammunition and make things run a little bit quicker. And then this right here is a rugged obsidian 45 with the extension of the baffle, so we'll get as quiet as it could get. So I said this in the last video, it's gonna be tough for you guys to tell because, you know, what gets absorbed through my mic and what gets projected through your speakers will not actually be real. It obviously will hit a peak at one point, but the best way I could tell you guys is just pay attention to the lack of echo. Like I said in the last video, by the time the shell hits the ground, all the other sound is pretty much done, except maybe a little bit of dirt flying. Just to give you a little bit of perspective how quickly the sound goes away and how there's zero echo. You could hopefully hear that shell landing. Yeah, that steel's way louder. You almost need hearing protection just for the steel. You know, initially, because they do make this in FDE, I kind of wanted one in FDE, but Bass Pro, when I impulsively bought it, only had black. And now that it's all set up with the black Obsidian 45, back in black, baby. Looks pretty darn sweet. Looks like, I don't know, some spy stuff. Let's do a little bit of Texas Star. If I miss, we already got a good excuse. So let's do it then. No! No! We'll edit that. It's all good. We'll just do it on that first one. I know when to end on a hit. All right, back to the other steel. So that's going to do it for the FNX 45, a little bit more of a brief video, but certainly I just thought it would be worth kind of making an independent video on this. A lot of fun. Is it worth it? I think it is, but certainly if you have a 45 suppressor, it's totally worth it. So that's my favorite form of shooting it. It's got to be suppressed. It's a really, really good time. Build quality, all that good stuff. Again, not a full out review, but a couple other things to mention. The mags are sweet. They work great, 15 rounds of 45 ACP, but they're very expensive because it's FN and proprietary. The gun itself is not cheap, but considering it's FN and the build quality, it's, you know, new, right around $1,200 to $1,300, and for that you get 2 mags. So, you know, justify that if you will. But threaded barrel, optic cut from the factory, very cool. Lastly, I want to mention again, this is the HoloSun HE507C. This is a green reticle, multi-reticle dot, or the little donut of death looking thing. I want to thank Optics Planet for the hookup on that one actually. Check them out if you guys want anything from Optics Planet. Use the code TexasPlinking and you guys will save 5%. That's the end of the video for the FNX 45, but not the end of the video altogether. If you guys made it towards the end, I appreciate it. So a little bit of extracurricular, just some things I want to shoot just for the heck of it, and maybe a little bit of updating. Got a pretty fun backpack here. Y'all may recognize this. This is the L5 Desert Eagle, chambered in 357 Magnum. Made a video on it not too long ago, and I said something about the 357 Desert Eagle, almost perfect. That is because it is so much fun to shoot. It feels perfect, but it broke a couple times. The gas piston had broke to where I had to go to the factory a couple times. Hopefully it's fixed for good now. They replaced the gas piston and did a couple other things here and there. But I promised I would, you know, keep you guys up to date. I got it back within about a week and a half after I sent it off, so their customer service has been awesome. But of course, the best customer service is one that you don't need to use. But I told you guys I'd update you. Haven't shot it yet. Not that one mag's going to tell anything, but let's just go ahead and do it because I miss it. Oh, feels good. I'll update you guys if anything goes wrong, but I do love this gun when it works right. And last little extracurricular, actually no, there's another one, never mind. This is a Palmetto State Armory PSA AKV. I've already had one, pretty much just like this except all black. They rarely come in stock. I saw a green one, thought that looked pretty cool, so I went ahead and got it. But why two of the same, right? Well, it's a different color, and this one's actually got the ALG trigger in there. Haven't shot with that yet, so we're gonna go ahead and, I'll try to be operator, but my finger's broken. All right. Let's go ahead and go slow first and see if I can speed it up. Oh, that trigger is really nice. That was an accidental bump fire. Oh no. That thing is way lodged in there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Oh, did I get it? There it goes. That's hilarious. I've never had a problem with my other AKV. Hopefully that was just a fluke. Ah, cool, now it's empty. This is the last one of the random showcase. This isn't even a 5 Plinkers episode. I just brought some guns I haven't shown or even shot yet, and it's not so much worth making a full independent video on them, but you know, I gotta show them a little bit. This is like a double barrel, as you can see, gun made from TriStar, little side-by-side. This day and age, we buy guns to match our ammo. So I've been sitting on quite a lot of 20 gauge with no 20 gauge guns. For some reason, I have a decent amount. So I went out and found a 20 gauge gun, and I didn't have a double barrel shotgun, so 2 birds, 1 stone. Nice. Go ahead and throw that out. Whew. They come flying at you. I can't wait until my finger is not broken so I can manipulate this a little bit better. See how fast I can shoot it. Get off my lawn. Nice and smoky. Quite a pretty gun. I think I ended up paying between $800 or $900. I don't know. I needed a 20 gauge because I had ammo. I needed a double barrel, so I don't know. I think it's kind of neat. But again, this video is primarily on the FNX 45. We went a little extracurricular there. I wish I could convey just how quiet this thing is, but it is mega quiet. This is going to be the video specific on this gun, but certainly I'll show it off randomly here and there, kind of like as I did with those last couple guns. You guys will see this as I show it here and there, but in the meantime, check it out on Instagram. I'll probably put a couple videos out there. That's at Texas Plinking. And on my Facebook page, if you're not already, please do feel free to check me out over there. But that'll do it for this gun. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time. Take care.